Welcome to Dee's Product Reviews, and today we're going to be talking deodorant and antiperspirant. Now, I'm going to tell you about when I was young. I don't know whether it was hormones, I have no idea. But when I was a young teen, I perspired a lot. I also have a lot of social anxiety, so that made it even worse because half the time I probably wouldn't have sweat, but I was so paranoid of sweating and embarrassing myself, it caused me to sweat. You know, when you're really afraid of something, you perspire, right? So a lot of it I brought it on by myself. It was so bad that before I bought anything, I would test it. I would put a drop of liquid on it in the store. And if there was a big difference in color, you know, like some beiges will turn a really dark beige so it's noticeable. Didn't matter how much I loved the top, how cute I looked in it, I would not buy it because it was not something I could wear. So I would wear things I didn't really like sometimes just because they didn't show the sweat as much. And I tried so many deodorants, both those made for females and those made for males. And nothing really worked. Now, I'm older, so we didn't have as much variety as we have today. You know, I even tried like the Mitchum stuff where you put it on for so many nights and then you're never supposed to sweat again. Yeah, that didn't work either. So what I'm going to tell you is my experience. Now, first of all, you have to realize that there's a difference between antiperspirant and deodorant, obviously, but some people never think when they're buying a product to actually read the label. They just go there and pick something up, put it in the cart, and they don't bother reading it. Now, antiperspirant is supposed to stop you from perspiring. And deodorant doesn't stop you from perspiring, it stops you from smelling. So the goal should be to have an antiperspirant deodorant. Now this Degree, it's a spray, and it is just an antiperspirant, not a deodorant. The Old Spice are just deodorant. They don't do anything really for helping stop you from perspiring. And then these products here are both antiperspirant and deodorant. And you know, you've got the newfangled roll them up gels and roll them up. Oh, these are both gels, but you know, you've got these that they're probably all gels. Well, you know, that kind of thing. But one thing, what I did discover many, many years ago was BAM. It's both an antiperspirant and deodorant. It is a roll-on. Now, if you can see, even though you roll it on and I can feel it damp, you don't see a lot of wetness. And it's a little damp, but it dries really quickly. After trying 5,000, well, not really, but what I felt like were 5,000 different deodorants, I found that BAM actually worked. Now, I don't really know, like, this is not a popular deodorant. If you do find it in the store, it's going to be on the very bottom shelf, the ones that nobody buys. Walmart used to carry it, my local Walmart. It's not available anymore. Shoppers used to carry it. I don't see it there anymore, and I buy this off of Amazon now. This was the only thing that worked. I did not perspire anymore, and I could wear normal clothes. Now, another thing, though, is that as my kids got older and started using deodorant, my girls went to all the lady kinds, and my son went to the manly kind. But there was a problem. Secret and what was the other one, Jessie?
Lady Speed Stick.
Lady Speed Stick and things like that. Well, they didn't stop my daughters from... Two of my daughters had problems with perspiration, and it did not stop the perspiration. and it certainly didn't stop smell or anything else like that. But not only that, is my daughter Jessie, who was using Lady Speed Stick, I believe, ended up with a horrible rash under her arms where she just couldn't handle it. She does have sensitive skin and contact allergy kind of things with some things. So I told her, use my band. Well, she looked at me like I asked her to wear, I don't know, a granny hairnet or something like that. But she was desperate and she agreed to use it. And this is all she uses now. It's not a popular one, but it is what I consider the very best. Now, Jessie's my youngest. My oldest daughter always used whatever, Secret, things like that. And she ended up coming down with rashes as well underneath her arms. And I said, you know, use here's a bottle of my band. And she went, ugh. And my daughter Jessie said, hey, I use it. So my daughter said, okay. And guess what? She uses it now too. It works. And you know, it comes in powder fresh and it comes in non-fragrance. I am sure it will work equally as well for men and for women. If it can stop someone that perspired heavily from perspiring, I'm sure it can handle some young teen guy or a man with his problems. It's worth a shot. A lot of people don't like because it's a roll-on, but I put this on. You know, a lot of times you put your clothes on, you go, oh, forgot. And so while your shirt, blouse is on, you stick it under your arm and use it. It doesn't leave a wet mark on your clothes. Even more importantly is that a lot of these leave those, you know, those yellow stains. You have a white shirt and it goes yellow under the arms from the deodorant and that. This has never done it with anything. And so this is an old-fashioned deodorant, but one that you know, these have all the marketing things where if you wear Secret, you'll become, you know, America's top model and you'll marry a rich guy and things like that because you have this. And this one, well, you'll get an automatic 6-pack with this and attract all the good-looking ladies. This one, I've never seen an advertisement for it. You can barely find it anymore, but trust me, if you have young teens, if you have issues with perspiring, issues with odor, or you have real sensitivities, this works. And what's more is this bottle, it's 100 mLs, lasts forever. These things, this is like 81 grams, but you put it on and it just seems like a few weeks later these are gone. A lot of these will last for months. And so that's my thing on deodorants. All of these have been tried. I don't even know why anybody uses spray anymore. Like, really? That noise was just something on the stove. It wasn't from me spraying, in case you heard that. So give Ban a try if you're having any of those issues. It's really reasonably priced and it really does the job. So that's my review on the deodorants. Thanks for watching. And please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to get to know about me, a little bit more about me and my family, I have another channel called The Daily D. I'll put a link for it below. Feel free to check that out. And we do recipes and we document shopping hauls and everything else like that. And we also do spiritual, like card readings and everything. So if that interests you, check that channel out. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a good day.